Our feature races begin to line up in behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate. We still have one more to go. 11th race coming up next. And our second super high five on the card comes up in the finale. And there's a carryover of $2,100.80 going into that pool. So keep that in mind as you play the last couple races here at Red Shores. Race 10 starters, our feature. They're on gate. Let's send it upstairs for the call to track announcer Vance Cameron.
Ms. Megan Sparkle, Plain Jane, Lady Divine, Ace 44 Dome, Chip of Evil, and Elm Grove Mistress. Top of the stretch. All lined up and approaching a start. Rough and pacing and a foursome of levers here. Ms. Megan Sparkle, Plain Jane, Lady Divine. Way out there was Elm Grove Mistress. Then towards the rail, that's Ace 44 Dome, and the trailer is Chip of Evil. Up the backstretch they go to the quarter. Here's Plain Jane for Mark Campbell to clear the lead. Ms. Megan Sparkle now goes second. In third, that's Lady Divine. Fourth on the cones is Ace 44 Dome. Now in fifth is Elm Grove Mistress, trailing the field. Chip of Evil on by the quarter of 28 and 4. Midway round the top turn and on the point, Plain Jane is the fraction setter for Mark Campbell. Two-hole ride, the long shot, Ms. Megan Sparkle. Then in third, another long shot, Lady Divine. Fourth is Ace 44 Dome. Racing from fifth, Elm Grove Mistress, followed by the trailer, who is Chip of Evil. They're at the midway point. Lady Divine rushes up to challenge Plain Jane for the lead off an opening half mile of just 59 and 3. Not a lot of pace for the first half mile as they go by the 5/8. The tempo will quicken. On the point, Plain Jane. To her outside, the challenger, Lady Divine, who is the longest shot on the board, and they're matching strides at 3/4. Third at the rail, Ms. Megan Sparkle. Fourth on the outside, that's Elm Grove Mistress. Towards the rail, fifth, Ace 44 Dome, and she has nowhere to go. Chip of Evil trails 3/4 in 1:28 and 4, eighth of a mile out. Plain Jane will turn home. Ms. Megan Sparkle looking for the upset here. Ace 44 Dome coming up the inside late, deep stretch now on the wire. It's an upset winner, Ms. Megan Sparkle. In line to Ryan DeRoche and Plain Jane. They were closing in for that show dough between Ace 44 Dome and a closing Chip of Evil in a photo. 1:59. But
Okay, we're going to get a look at the Universal Media slow-mo here for our feature. Looked like Plain Jane might go the distance on the front, but looming boldly at the top of the stretch was the one Miss Megan Sparkle, and at 27.80 on the nose, she gets her nose on the line first. Big trip from Miss Megan Sparkle and DeRoche as they get the job done in the feature. Plain Jane in there for the deuce, and it's tight for a show between the 4 down the inside and the 5, who was flying late for McPherson, Chip of Evil, and Ace 44 Dome. They'll settle it in a photo, but no doubt about the winner. It's Miss Megan Sparkle as she upsets the feature here at Red Shores.
Ms. Megan Sparkle finds her way to the 10th race winner's circle. Bay Pacing Mare, the 7-year-old daughter of Big Jim, is off the Park Place dam. It's a free-for-all. Owned and trained by Shayna Toll of Clyde River, bred by Mark McCormick, Ron Nobles, and Graham Sugg. Ryan DeRoche will guide her to victory tonight. Time for the mile in 1:59. Ms. Megan Sparkle in a 10th race shocker.